No intro needed. Let's just dive right on in. And I'll explain the process as I go. Recaps and my objective, everything as I go. So let's just dive right on in. You know, I was rewatching my stream. I think at the start I either had 14 allowance or 12 coins for allowance. Now I have 28 coins of allowance. So I think I nearly doubled, if not completely doubled my allowance. So now I got really big pay raise. So now I can get 28 coins off the rip each day. And to continue from last stream, I still got one more day via Blessing of the Shrine, in which I had to figure out its theory. Because when I donated 20 coins to it, it gave me Blessing of the High Roller for 4 days. So tomorrow, when the blessing expires and I'm able to draft the shrine, I'm going to give it 20 coins to see if it'll give me the same thing again. Or if it's just going to give me a random blessing, which will last for 4 days. Because I have an algebraic formula. 5x equals y, where y is the number of coins offered, and x is blessing duration. So the formula is 5x, which is 5 times 4. 4 days is 20. 20 equals y, which is 20, the number of coins I offered, which gave me that blessing. Which I think, of all the blessings I've got from the shrine, Blessing of the High Roll is my favorite offer, because I can get a lot of things from the shop. Okay, now with that being said, now with all that in mind, let's start our adventure. Maybe I can find an item in here if I draft a dead-end room off the rip. Perhaps. 10 steps off the rip ain't bad. Oh! Gimme. I think I drafted some new rooms too via Drafting Studio. Yeah, Studio Editions. Clock Tower. Unusual. Tomorrow you'll start with 1 key for each tomorrow room you draft today. That'll be something worth noting. Now let's start our adventure over this way. No, not another dead-end room. Let's see what the commissary holds. Oh, and shoutouts to the shrine for doing its job. Oh, look at all that loot. We can get all of this. Wow, I can literally get all of this. Thank you. Thank you. And I'll get 5 more coins every time I use an ivory dice. So thank you, shrine. Hell to the frickin' yeah, man. I really do love this blessing from the shrine. Maybe the trading post will have... Maybe with the items I get and I draft a trading post, maybe the trading post will have something useful. Because I know my prime objective is lighting fire in the tombs. And possibly the chapel as well. So getting something with like a torch or a candle light or something will be useful for things like for rooms like the tomb and chapel. Because there's candles there. 5 coins, thank you. Oh, the security terminal, and I can access the lab terminal via Blackbridge connection. So let's take care of that right now. Right now. And I'm going to place an order for a sleeping mask in the commissary. And then next time I'll place a shovel. So staff services, a special order, sleeping mask. Yep. Next time I place a special order, I'll draft a shovel. So that's in my notes in my Excel document. Time for yet another lab experiment. What can I do this time in the laboratory? Actually, let's see my... Yesterday was day 85, right? Successful triggers 8. That's how I got rich as hell. 8 successful triggers compared to how many other successful experiments I did. 311110240. Day 69 is quite an adventure as well. 121003010221110. Yeah, that last experiment yesterday in game was definitely my best experiment ever. Oh, each time I find some trash while digging. Oh. Well, now I need the appropriate effect now. Like, permanently added gold to my allowance, because I dug up a lot of trash with the shovel. Add a small chest to the entrance hall. I mean, I guess, because I have a sledgehammer, maybe. Gain 3 gold for each red room in your house. Actually, what items do I have? What items do I have? Magnifying glass, sledgehammer. Yeah, I can just keep adding small chests to the entrance hall. Wait, how many red rooms? No red rooms yet. Oh yeah, first in the security terminal, let's adjust this. So, low, offline mode, open. Got everything so far. Add a small chest to the entrance hall full of treasure. How about each time I find trash while digging? Let's see how that turns out. Let's see if I can draft a security closet over here. Not security closet, utility closet. I got running shoes. Boxes of gaslighting time. Only one box is true. White says the black box contains the gems. Black says the blue box contains the gems. White says... So it's the blue one, right? Dang it! Whenever you enter a ballroom. Crap. I really don't need the basement key anymore. Add a small chest to the entrance hall with a sledgehammer. My only way forward is this way, gosh dang it. Actually, let's explore over here since I have the running shoes. We haven't explored over here in a hot minute. Especially my new permanent edition. Thank you, running shoes. Have those power lines always been there and I was just tripping? Or were those just there as of yesterday? Because I've been wondering how to get that door open for the longest time. Because that definitely looked like a way I could go. Blackbridge Grotto. I need to find more macro chips now. I really need to find more macro chips now. And the admin password. There's definitely something over here, too. Maybe it's that fourth switch to the fire torches. Perhaps. Now I need a trading post or a root cellar. Trading post for the priority of my main quest, or a root cellar so I can do my lab experiments. Magnifying glass, sledgehammer, sleeping mask, running shoes. No, I'm looking for either a trading post, not the shelter. I'm looking for either a trading post or a root cellar. So let's try again. Oh, pfft, now both of them show up and I have to pick one. Well, that's just handy. Let's do root cellar, so I can trigger my lab experiment a bunch of times. And I forgot I don't have a shovel. God dang it! Dig spots. I have to make note of the dig spots now. Alright, troops, let's forge ahead that way. Commissary, den security. Wait, wasn't there some kind of family tree in the root cellar as well? My memory serves me right. What is this? Mountain and peas? I still don't know what this pair of art is. We can draft a breaker room over here. Breaker room or a green room is what I'm looking for. Breaker room? Not quite. I will take all that loot. No car keys. Garage and West Wing Hall. That's where there's dig spots. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Each time you enter a dormitory. Chapel. Yeah, there's definitely candles to be lit in this room. But is there an inventory item that'll allow me to light candles? Maybe there's a hidden message in the workshop again. Oh, there's a dig spot in the workshop. Ooh. Broken lever. Now that says E. Now where's this? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 6th row. 6th row, 4th column. 6th row, 4th column. It's an E. Two, three, 6th row, 4th column. E. Note. Ooh, kitchen to the dining room. Ivory dice. Thank you, Shrine. I like how the third one is always a special type of item. Morning room to the draft pool. Glazed salmon, plus if I have an aquarium in my house. I'll take that, thank you. I'll also take that, thank you very much. Now I have an abundance of steps and don't have to worry about them. Maybe a green room up here? Nope. Locked door. Actually, no, let's unlock this door. I don't need to note that for later. Crap. I guess let's do library. Maybe when I'm more motivated to, I will read the book, Drafting Strategy. Well, that's just gonna dead end me. Freezer's a bad idea. For each bedroom in my house, that would be one. That'd be 3 bedrooms, so I'd get 3 crap. Guess let's do this one. Thank you. What is this? Deer in theater? Or stage? Zero plus 4 is 4. 4 minus 8. 4 times 4 is 16. Nice. Gimme, gimme. Really need more gems right now. That could be useful. Only 5 a day, I think. Also another thing. Main course served only the done. Why do I have 0 gems? Give me gems. Thank you, running shoes. What is that? A tower and a tie? Or an extra letter to tie? Tier? T-I-E-R and T-I-E? Perhaps? 7 row, second column. 1. Could it be tier? I'm not confident, so I'll leave that as yellow. Finally, utility closet. Thank you. Thank the Lord. And there's a drinking spot in the utility closet. Awesome. Crow and Sailor? Boat? Let's open this up. Because why not? Can I climb the ladder? Or no? Can I open this gate, perhaps? Or no? Nope. Aw, where's that lovely music? I guess it doesn't matter anymore since I unlocked the west gate already from that side. Should have really used those gems from the boxes of gaslighting game. Spare bedroom. Herbert S. Sinclair. That's what the S is. Wait a second. Tiger and Tower. Tiger and Tiger. Tier. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Fifth row, third column. Fifth row, third column. 1, 2. That's a tiger and tier. Okay, I'm confident. I'm locking that in, folks. We're locking that in. L to the yeah. Same thing with this, tier and tie. Confident. Lock it in, folks. Geez, how hard is it to get gems when I really need it? Or shovel, for that matter. Thank you, running shoes. Now, what is this? Dessert, plate, fan? Oh wait, no. One, third row, fourth column. No, I solved it. That's probably flan and fan. Well, that was just a crappy day. No shovels and no gems? Frick that. That was just a crappy day if I've ever seen one. Awful. Just awful. A prosaic villa. Total rooms 28. Rank reached 8. Steps taken 72. I was found. That was just awful. No. And lack of gems really did not do me any favors. Oh well. If the shrine comes up in my drafting pool, I have some ideas of what it's gonna... I have some theories of what it might be. I'm gonna try 20 coins again to see if it'll give me that same thing, or if it'll just give me a random blessing, which starts... Or if it'll just give me a random blessing, which lasts for 4 days. So that exact same thing based on a fixed amount of coins. The same thing based on a fixed amount of coins, or my algebraic formula to determine the number of days in which I'll be blessed. Treasure chest. Ugh! When I don't have my items. Yesterday was so crappy. What do the boxes of gaslighting say? Blue says the gems are in the black box. Black says this box and the blue box are both false. True. This statement is of no help at all. It's got to be that one, right? Why am I always failing this game? What am I doing wrong, chat? Maybe with the Bow d'Ur, I can see if I can draft the shrine. Because I want an ivory dice block, which will help me in case the shrine doesn't show up the first time round. No items. H-E-R? Wait. G E. Now that says an R. But wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. Seventh row, second column. Seventh row, second column. 1. Why is there an R there? R. R on stone and workshop. Hands in hand. I think it's that. Confident with that. Alright, observatory. Give me something good. So, we've 62 steps, 46 stars, 1 key, 3 gems, and 38 coins. Let's see what we can get out of this. 5 gems. I wish I had that last time, but nope. Rooms with 4 doors are more common today. Bob is the key. Gain a key. Thank you very much. Farmer's apple. Apples are extra delicious today. And I'm guessing this one's everyone's 50% off? Yep. Thanks, observatory. Thanks for finally helping. Not yet. Actually, yes, let's do that. We can dead end ourselves here. And then open that trunk in the first den. Actually, not the first den, the only den. Ooh, key to the secret garden. $28. That's going to dead end me right away, so no. Courtyard. Now I get a shovel. Thanks a lot, game. Could have used that last time, but no. I'm gonna be a dick. It's not giving me the rooms I want. RNG. There's definitely RNG involved in this. 100%. Of course, it's going to dig up lots of trash now that I don't have the lab experiment. Thank you, game. You're a real big help there. Oh, nice. Actually, I've never drafted this room. Let's see its story. Ooh, key. Drafting Strategy Volume 2. That's where Volume 2 is, because Volumes 3 through 5 were in the library's order forms. The first volume was in the drafting studio. Now here's Volume 2. Let's take a look. As architects, we know that designing a building is a complex and multifaceted process. From the layout to the details, every decision we make can have significant impact on the final result. Perhaps that's why we're always looking for ways to improve our craft and refine our ideas. In this edition of Drifting Strategy, we're excited to introduce a useful concept that can take your designs to the next level: room subtypes. While we've previously explored the use of colorful plans to categorize the basic kinds of rooms, in this issue we will be examining architectural symbols that can be used to further classify and differentiate the types of rooms in your house. Yeah, I know about the colors. These symbols provide the draftsman with a visual way to indicate the purpose and function of a room. whether it's a designated workspace, a utility control room, or a conundrum. These subtype symbols can communicate the intended use of a room at a quick glance. By including these symbols on their floor plans, architects can make it easier for contractors and builders to understand their vision and bring it to life. But the benefits of the floor plan categorization go beyond just clarity. By understanding and identifying subtypes, architects can craft strategies that surpass the surface-level simplistic approaches commonly used by inexperienced. The craft of the draft. A. Drafting rooms are floor plans that affect the draft pool, or the drafting process. As such, they are spaces that are often designed for activities related to academic pursuits and research. Some of their common features include floor plan redrawing, draft pool manipulation, and rarity adjustments. As students of the art and drafting, aspiring architects can greatly benefit from the knowledge, experience, and learning opportunities that these rooms offer. For library and study, expansions. What does the A mean again? Room subtype. In a class of its own, academia isn't only found in the mountains of Costa Rica. Classroom is a great example of the scholastic strategies that this room type has to offer. Not only does it provide synergy for other drafting rooms, you may draw floor plans one time. Not only does it provide synergy for other drafting rooms, but it's also a valuable source of info and knowledge. The classrooms you'll find will fall under one of 8 different grades, ranging from first grade to the culmination of your academic journey, grade 8. However, there are rumors of an additional annex classroom at Mount Holly Elementary, used solely for exams and student testing, but finding it has been near impossible as it requires drafting more than 8 classrooms? But doesn't it cost a gem to draft a classroom, though, each time? Yeah, it does cost a gem to draft a classroom, so why would I want to do that? Additional annex classroom. Draft 9 plus classrooms for surprise. Okay. Shifting gears. Drafting mechanical rooms. Far from the pristine white pages of academia, the mechanical world is a rugged industrial space marked by the symbol of the gear and stained with the grime of heavy machinery. These floor plans prioritize function over aesthetics, and the design of each mechanical room reflects this focus on efficiency. These rooms serve as the command centers for state operations, housing the control systems that will keep everything running smoothly, such as the utility closet, breaker box, and the pump room, controlling water flow. Ducts, ducts, ducts. 3-way rooms split ducts 3 ways. Boiler room is known as a power source because it provides steam power to various rooms in the house. Steam is conveyed room to room via ducts that run across the ceiling, and power can be transported across great distances as long as you continue to string together rooms that contain power ducts. So, when you're in a room, look up. There might be a duct. A duct. Did you know drafting from a door that is steam powered will increase the likelihood of drawing rooms with ducts? What else can I power up with the boiler room other than the pump room and that machine in the laboratory? No time like the future. Some rooms offer long-term benefits rather than immediate resources. These floor plans, known as tomorrow rooms, are considered an investment for the future, and they offer the forward-thinking architect a number of strategies that will pay dividends down the road. Strategic planning is critical to drafting success, and knowing when to forsake the current day's progress to set yourself up for a prosperous future is a critical decision that each architect will encounter. such as the sauna. Tomorrow you'll start the day with 20 steps extra. And a code check. Check an item and retrieve it on another day. Time freeze. Nothing better exemplifies setting yourself up for tomorrow at the expense of today than freezer. But drafters who may not want to totally abandon their current day's progress will be pleased to know there are a few clever ways to manipulate frozen assets. Really? I did not know that. What? Setting yourself up for tomorrow. A few clever ways to manipulate. Entering the furnace or sauna after drafting freezer will thaw any frozen gems or gold you're carrying, and you'll once again be able to use them. However, if you still wish your accounts to carry over to the next day, you'll have to refreeze your assets again by entering the freezer. Huh. I will keep that in mind. Warning. If the furnace is drafted within a few ranks of freezer, then the temperature will start rising and everything will melt, including your assets. If the temperature gets too high, refreezing will no longer be possible. I did not know that. I will definitely keep that in mind. So opposites to the freezer are the furnace or the sauna. Refreezing by re-entering the freezer. So that's what the temperature thing in the freezer meant, because that never fluctuated. But if the furnace is drafted, the temperature starts rising and everything melts. So that makes me wonder, could that be something worth noting? I'll take a picture here, but I'll also keep a mental note as well, because that seems like something worth noting. Baudour magnifying glass. I can take that off. Water rooms and boiler room. Shovel treasure map. Already solved that. Laboratory and boiler room together. I already did that. So I can erase those notes. Furnace and sauna offset the freezer, but re-enter freezer to refreeze assets. Did not know that. Perplexing plans. Any architect who loves a challenge inevitably ends up drafting a few puzzle rooms in their house. These floor plans, marked only with a single enigmatic jigsaw piece, lack accompanying text and explanations, as if to suggest that even understanding the room's function is part of the puzzle. Some puzzle rooms, like parlor and billiard room, become increasingly difficult as you solve them, evolving over time as you progress. True that. The final type of room we will cover in this issue is the spread room. These floor plans enable the architect to spread out items among many rooms. When items are spread, they are only placed in currently active rooms in the house. The number of items that are spread is determined by the number of rooms on your estate. Waiting until your house is bigger will provide larger spreads. Strategies that employ spread rooms are often centered around travel and backtracking, such as locker rooms spreading keys throughout the house, and patio, spreading gems to each green room. Word from the editor. I wanted to use this segment to thank all our readers for the wonderful mail and feedback we received after we sent our very first issue of Drafting Strat. It's incredibly rewarding to create something that is appreciated. It's even more rewarding to know that somewhere out there a young architect is reading our magazine and getting inspired to build something of his own that may one day in turn inspire others. When I was a child, I vividly remember the experience of reading the memoirs to the court's grand architect, Uzzah T. Rayland. To say it changed me is an understatement. It had a profound effect on the way I view the world and the spaces within it. We each draft our own dreams as a child, faint sketches on blurry blueprints, illegible to all, especially ourselves, and our purpose, why it is found hidden in the floor plans of our youth. Nice. So when you're in a room, look up. There might be a duck. Duct, duct, duct. Ooh, nice. A net profit of a key. Thanks. Who are the statues in here? Should I be noting them? food. Thank you. Running out of footsies over here. Secret garden. Drafted one time. Ooh, thank you. I needed that. Oh, thank you for that. I really need those steps. Spread fruit through the house. What's the story of this room? Green room. I got all the green rooms now. Type spread green room rare one time. A floor plan so secretive it had been removed from the drafting pool to avoid anyone unwanted accidentally stumbling upon it. This secluded garden, flanked by a variety of Moragi fruit trees, has served as a private retreat to at least 2 other generations of Sinclairs. What's this? What did that do? What? What is that? What did I do? What is this? A puzzle somewhere? So where's the third one? Metal detector. Oh, that's up there? What does this compass do? This moon looks like the north end of the antechamber. Oh! There's that heavenly music again. So now I found the east side of, I found the east lever, the west lever, and the south lever. Now I just gotta find the north one somehow. Hold to forward? Is that what that said? Ooh! Give me those. Too bad my character just can't use his legs to climb up like a normal person. Right. $36, $35 plus 5. $36, $35, $45, $44, $43, $48, $47, $46, $45, $44. So I gain 7 steps by doing this. Doing this. Nothing behind there. Dang it. Where's that lab experiment now? Where's that lab experiment when I need it? Cliffside exit. How am I supposed to get over there? That's the million-dollar question. Or how am I supposed to move this, too? Also a million-dollar question. Boiler room, perhaps? Steam power from the boiler room, perhaps, to the basement. I don't note that. Steam power from boiler to basement equals... Huh? Maybe that's how I'm supposed to get that open. There's a duct right here. All the doors to the archive are locked, LOL. Oh, fruit throughout the house. That's how there's food in the house. Secret garden. Definitely a secret here. Probably in connection to the tomb or the secret passageway. Hmm. So I made a west-facing inn. West wing favored, 5 bedrooms. Spare bedroom, bunk room, 2, 3. Dormitory and bedroom. Steps taken 108, items found 6, rank reached 8, total rooms 26, new rooms 2. And the new rooms I found, I believe, were the secret garden and the dormitory. Awesome. I'll probably do 2 or 3 more days in game. I'm taking notes of my observations too, so should I create steam power from the boiler room to the basement for something cool? Question mark? Maybe that'll unlock something cool if I make a... And also too, let's see if we can draft a shrine off the rip so I can test my theory. If giving 20 coins will trigger the exact same effect, or if it's just a random blessing in which the duration for days lasts in a matter of 5x equals y, in which y is the amount of coins I give, and x is the variable in which the blessing duration will be in days. Nope. But let's do shelter, though. Since the theory of the tomb I can't do at the moment. Not theory of the tomb. Theory of the shrine I can't do at the moment. Let's do this. And also guarantee a gem in the process. Let's start another lab experiment if we can. There's a special order. Shovel. Next item, sleeping mask. Sleeping mask and then running shoes. Wow, day 86 was quite the failure, while day 85 was quite the success. Spread dirt on the driveway. Spread dirt on the driveway. For each bedroom I draft after my second, let's set my dice to 2. What day is it? Day 88. Need to update the calendar on my notes. Happy Groundhog Day in the game. Or maybe there's a secret if I draft a furnace and a freezer close together. Or maybe it'll just be something just bad. I don't know. Anyway, let's start our adventure. And I can draft my first 3 red rooms fear-free, thanks to the shelter. Treasure chest. Silver key. Thought I just got a regular key. A net profit of 110, but nope. Dang it, I went the wrong way. Ah well. I meant to go the other way. Oh well, you live and you learn. See, 0, -4. Yay! Yay! Bunk room? Nope. Sledgehammer. I don't know what the puzzle is for the artwork on the very bottom right, unfortunately. Silver key card, sledgehammer. Each about to do my draft after my second. So this will be my second bedroom. Let's make that. Make a parallel hallway over here. A shelter is in use, and I haven't used any of its effects yet. Courtyard's just gonna dead end me, so that's useless. Chapel's a way forward, parlor's gonna dead end me. Let's bite the bullet here. Oh wait, why do I keep forgetting about that? Now I can draft the next 2 red rooms, fear-free. So I don't have to lose a coin every time I enter this room. What am I thinking? Interesting pathway. Den's useless here. Guest bedroom it is. Successful trigger? Yes! Where's my 2 blocks? Yes! There they are. And another gem. Thank you. I have a lot of gems. Actually, a lot of coins, actually. 3 gems guaranteed? Hell yeah, let's do that. Land and end. So I have 3 bedrooms now. Bunk room will count as 2. So I should trigger my experiment twice and set to 4 dice blocks? Or no, that's probably not how that works. Tier and tie. That's just gonna dead end myself, so not the appropriate time to use that. Dead end. We can make branching pathways from that. Bunk room. Let's do that. 2 more successful triggers. No? For each bedroom. But this room counts as 2 bedrooms. So I guess that only works on the sleeping mask? Alright, let's just forge ahead, troops. This way. I can use the dark room fear-free, but don't want to use that yet. Let's play the parlor game again and see what the boxes of gaslighting have to say. So the blue box says there are 2 false statements, true. White one says this is the only true statement. Black says the white box is empty. So the blue one? I suck at this game. Key card. I have a key card. So I can make security room. There's a duct in the security room. Okay. Reading is 12 or higher. Emergency will initiate all doors. Whoa! 6.3! Are often spiked by experiments conducted in the lab. East wing hallway this way. Gems to each green room. There's only one green room, so that's useless. That's redundant. Dining room. Volume 5, Drafting Strategy. The depth of drafting, a fear every architect faces. Every architect has experienced it. You're drafting your house, room by room, everything's going smoothly. Suddenly you realize there's only a single path available for expansion, and it is imperative you draft a hallway or else your design will have no hope of further development. Yep, but on the critical draw, the drafting gods offer you nothing but dead ends. Rooms, no exit, and even fewer prospects. Dead ends are the death of dreams, the death of plans, and the death of expansion. In short, they're the death of your house. But are they genuinely as daunting and menacing as they appear? Perhaps beneath their morbid exterior, dead ends hold some inherent value. In this volume of Drafting Strategy, we will delve deeper into the world of the grave than any architects ever dared to draft, to discover once and for all if there's any life beyond the dead end. No exit strategies. A dead end is any room that lacks another room by which to exit. It's understandable instinct to want to avoid these rooms while drafting your house, as they limit your available paths for growth. However, student architects quickly learn that you do not want to completely ignore them. A very common mistake that beginners make is picking the room with the most doors while drafting, ignoring all other factors, but every house needs some dead ends, like the closet and lavatory. Don't be afraid of drafting a few dead ends. Each dead end room an architect draft removes that floor plan from the draft pool. The more dead ends you draft, the less likely you are to draw them later on when decisions are born. That is also true. That is true. The key is figuring out a way to draft dead ends without blocking off your house's potential for expansion. Dropping a dead end room on the rank behind you is a great strategy to accomplish this, and helps you pick up some extra resources before continuing to higher ranks. I already knew that. In general, you should be trying to fill up every open slot in your house before moving north. I already know this, but thank you anyway. Grave mistakes. Grave mistakes. An intro to the tomb. As foreboding as a black-bordered floor plan may seem, tomb stands out as one of the most straightforward strategies centered around dead ends. This floor plan can only be drafted from the grounds and is considered one of the outer rooms. As such, it can be drafted at the very start of the day, allowing architects to know immediately whether their strategy should be focused on dead ends or not. The tomb itself is a vast crypt filled with shadowy alcoves and creepy recesses. The entire space was designed by early Orindian architects to evoke a sense of mystery and intrigue, perfect for those who are appreciative and skeptical of dead-end architecture. The 8 azure angels of that early era that are scattered throughout the tomb's chambers are a memento of times past, and you'll certainly be seeing a lot of them when employing a tomb-centered strategy, as you will likely be making several visits here throughout the day. A successful tomb strategy depends on 3 crucial factors: finding shops, amassing enough steps to allow for return trips to the grounds, and drafting as many dead ends as possible. This strategy is perfect for those who love risk and great rewards. True, true, true. Ground for termination. Tomb isn't the only dead end you'll find on the grounds. There are a total of 8 outer rooms, which are rooms that are draftable outside the house. These floor plans are unique, not only in where they can be drafted, but also in the fact that they are floor plans that cannot lead to the expansion of further rooms, making them the perfect candidate for dead ends. They are also able to be drafted at the very start of the day, which allows architects to plan out their strategy with greater precision and purpose. For example, on a schoolhouse day, architects will prioritize acquiring gems to pay for that extra classroom floor plans, whereas on hovel day, they'll focus entirely on getting lots of extra True. Architects will provide acquiring gems. Yes. Outer rooms of note. Hovel, grounds for termination, may have a play on words for the title of this article, but certainly it wasn't a joke to the former groundskeeper Denny Ravane, who made his home while employed on the estate in this humble bedroom. Oh, it's an outer room and a bedroom. Didn't know it was classified as such. Wait, is it a bedroom? Bedroom, dead end, and outer room. Tool shed. The groundskeeper's tool shed is often a great draft choice to find useful items like a shovel or a sledgehammer. Very small, though. Trading post. Even better items can be found in the trading post, that is, if you have something valuable to offer. This shop is frequented by local farmers and hunters who supply the estate with goods in exchange for a few shiny trinkets. Root cellar. Most of the veggies and fruits obtained from locals are preserved in this subterranean cellar. When winter arrives, these stored goods are frequently traded back, providing them with a reliable source of sustenance during the colder months. Shelter. Even further underground, provisions are also stored in the estate's bomb shelter. The purpose of this, of course, like the root cellar, is preservation. However, in this case, it's the preservation of people rather than food against fallout, radiation, and red rooms. Enshrined Ideals. An introduction to the shrine. Well, I already know a lot about it, but enlighten me. The last outer room is a floor plan with a function that isn't as straightforward as the others. Just what is a blessing? How much gold do I need to give? How long does it last? The shrine is a space of reverence, a mystical cavern filled with a glow of candlelight, and those that show respect and pay tribute are blessed by the unseen forces that guide this world. Blessings are persistent benefits that last several days and are bestowed upon the reverent visitors who have made an offering of gold. The type and duration of blessing can differ depending on the amount of gold given, but the more gold you offer, the longer the blessing will last, which I'm trying to crack the secret of. Shrine theory. Like 5x equal, I don't know, like the increments of days. That's what I'm trying to do via algebraic concepts. Shrine blessings. Blessing of the Trinkerer. Oh, so there are a total of 8 blessings. There are a total of 8 blessings. Blessing of the Tinkerer, when you draft a mechanical room, trigger your current experiment. Blessing of the General, never heard of that one. After you draft a red room, if you have at least 5 different ranks containing red rooms, gain 5 gems? Blessing of the General. Five different ranks containing red rooms. Never heard of that. Blessing of the Berry Picker. Never heard of that one either. While drafting, instead of picking a floor plan, you could pick a berry. If you do, draft a random floor plan from your draft pool disregarding rarity. Instead of picking a floor plan, you can pick a berry. If you do, draft a random floor plan from your draft pool. Never seen that one. Blessing of the Monk. Never seen that one either. If you call it a day in a room on your estate, you will draw that room while drafting from the grounds the following day. If you call it a day, I'll have to experiment and see what works. Blessing of the Monk. If you call it a day in a room on your estate, you will draw that room while drafting from the grounds on the following day. So like from the entrance hall? Blessing of the Chef. I've seen that one. For each type of spread you do today, add an extra. Yeah, I've seen that. Blessing of the Dancer. While drafting, you may pay 1 gem to spin floor. No, I don't want that. 7. Blessing of the Gardener. Add 8 courtyards to that seems useless. I don't like the Dancer and the Gardener. And last one, Blessing of the High Roller. My favorite one. Each time you draft a shop, gain an ivory die. And gain 10 gold whenever you roll an ivory die. I thought it was 5 gold. What? This book is wrong. Because when I got Blessing of the High Roller, it promised me 5 gold whenever I use an ivory dice. Top 5 dead ends. Number 5. Surprisingly, this room is actually categorized as dead end, allowing architects to utilize it in both dead ends and color-specific strats. 4. Hovel. The risk may scare off some, but to those who see their steps as an expendable resource, throw caution to the wind. Hovel's unbeatable drafting force. 3. When entering the room, code check allows architects to center their strategies on a specific item of their choice. True. Second, study is likely the most powerful room for the experienced architect who no longer has difficulty accumulating gems or solving chests. And 1, the attic. If tool shed is good, then attic is really good. Even a steep gem cost, this room can't be passed up. It always pays for itself and more. Dead end contest, mail-in sweepstakes. On January 20th, 1989, Taro Marti shocked the world of architecture by drafting 19 dead ends in a day. Can you beat his record? Draft 20 or more dead ends in a single day and you can win 200 gold and The trophy of sweepstakes? Now I need a magnifying glass for that one. We trusted you under the darker side of architectural design and find inspiration in the morbid realm of death and dead-end rooms. From the despair of a drafted laboratory to the chilling allure of tomb, in the most eerie aspects of our world can spark creative brilliance in the architect's mind. As you venture forth in the shadows, remember there is a certain beauty in the unknown and the macabre. Embrace the challenge of designing spaces that both captivate and unsettle, that provoke contemplation of our mortality and secrets that lie beyond. I'm going to try and give 20 coins to the shrine again to see if it's the same blessing, or if a blessing lasts for 4 days, or if it's just the exact same thing based on the number of coins I exactly give. But for now, let's draft a less common room from the library. Aquarium, because why not? Oh yeah, and that triggers the experiment because I drafted a bedroom. Nice, and it gives me back a dice block. Locked. So locked doors. Actually no, that just unlocked itself. The dining room, because it just circles back there anyway, right? Yeah, it does. So the library thing didn't really help all that much. One key and a salt shaker? Where? Why is everything locked, man? Oh wait, I triggered another shelter effect for Red Room via Aquarium. Gosh dang it, that's a downside. But I also triggered a lab experiment because it thinks I drafted a bedroom. So that's 1, 2. I have one more time to draft a Red Room, that fear-free. Thank you. I'll take that. Thank you. Locker room, pump room, and sauna. Ooh, a sleeping mask. $59, $58, $57, $56, $55. Plus 5 is 60. 6. Wait, no. How can I utilize these steps? 59, 58, 57, 56. No, I can't go that way. 59, 58, 57, 56, 55, plus 10. 55 plus 10 is 65. 64, 63, plus 5 is 68, 67, 66, 65, 64, 63, 62. Again, net profit of 2 steps, whereas 59, 58, 50. No, I can live without that. Let's just get a lot of bananas. There we go. That's even better. I can just do that. I really need to find a clock tower now. Tomorrow you'll start with 1 key for each tomorrow room you draft today. So that's already 2 tomorrow rooms I drafted for the day already. Oh, well, that's handy. Dark room. I have 2 red rooms. Yeah, we can dark room this. Keycard room, no problem. Yep, and that's all 3 times of the shelter. So now the next time I draft a red room, it won't be fun. Boiler room. But I can't access the foundation. Ooh, 30 steps. Don't mind if I do. Nom 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 nom. Sweet. see what you have to say, Mr. Great Alzara.
And, as it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin. You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara. And I suspect you wish me to look into your future.
Oh, this is new. Let's see.
It's becoming clear.
Woods.
I hear the pattering steps of children running in the forest. The joyful echoes of laughter in the courtyard. I see an old man sitting in an even older chair. A seed that has served many generations. Each with their own stories. Each with their own secrets. Each with their own ending. But all in the same chair.
Wow.
What you have heard
Oh.
here has
Well, that didn't help at all.
been by the great Alzara.
That didn't really help much at all.
Until the dawn
That was not
of the
useful.
following
Sorry,
day,
Alzara.
I will have nothing more to say.
That didn't really help me, Alzara. Not that much, at least. East facing bed and breakfast. East wing favored. 6 bedrooms, bacon and eggs. 6 bedrooms. Aquarium, 1, 2, 3. Bunk room. 4 spare bedroom. 5 bedroom. 6 guest bedroom. Wow. It's pretty cool. I really wanted to find that clock tower though, so I can start the day with some keys. Oh well, that'll definitely be a quest for another time. Shout out to the sauna for giving me 20 extra steps. Thank you very much. And the morning room for 2 extra gems and gemstone cavern. And my allowance of 28 coins off the rip. That's freaking insane. Let's see what we can draft in the outside off the rip. Maybe I can get something with fire. It's been a minute since I drafted the trading post. How many times did I draft the trading post? Where's outer rooms? Only twice? Wow. I did not draft it at all. I need items. I wanted to test my theory of the shrine, but at least that's something in my notes and in my brain, which I won't soon forget. So thanks to the morning room and sauna for supplying me with extra steps and gems to start the day. That's really helpful. And with that, let's start our adventure. What is that? Deer in 10? I still don't know the mystery behind that one. You know what? Let's do that since it's offering me the Chamber of Mirrors. Let's finally try and solve the mystery behind this. That'd be really nice. And I've got the abundance of steps to do so. So you know what? Let's do that. Thanks for giving me the Chamber of Mirrors early. Thank you, game. Glad the RNG is finally on my side, question mark, for once. Although it is taking up lots of footsteps each time. Still worth it though. Oh, it's over here. Give me that. Now we make something that turns to the right, right. Oh. Ooh, rooms will be available twice. This will also be interesting as well. Let's see what wonders the observatory has in store. 47 stars, 75 steps, 1 key, 3 gems, 9 coins. Let's see what we can get out of this. Dead-end rooms are more common today. Everything's 50% off. Wish I would have had before I bought out the things in the commissary. Green rooms are more likely to contain special flowers, so I don't need a watering plant. Because whenever I draft a green room in the future of the day, the flowers will contain gems. Awesome. And I can draft this room a second time, so I'll get a second effect of the observatory. So thanks, game. Thank goodness I have gems. Unless that just royally screws me. Hopefully I find something good up here in the Chamber of Mirrors. Wait. Damn, I just royally screwed myself. Gosh freaking dang it. Can't do anything to the... No. The RNG of this game. Urgh. Let's see what we could have gotten from the trading post. Oh, another of this one. We gotta make these yellow. Oh, that's just a reset, either or. Yeah, I get it now. Yay! Is that gonna go up to 30? 30 coins off the rip? Oh, I'm getting rich. I'm getting so rich. Ah, this wouldn't have been any useful anyway. Damn it, I can't believe I royally screwed myself there. Ah, dang it. Humble bungalow. That was just lame. Thank goodness the blessing of the shrine wasn't in effect for a wasteful day. No shrine. Let's get special items from the tool shed. So what do we got? Metal detector. Awesome. Watering can. And shovel. No. Watering can and metal detector. Shovel, special order. Oh, this is new. The mechanuranium has one door for each room in your house. Huh. Guess I'll come back here once I draft a mechanical room. Blue says this is the only true box. White says the gems are in the other box with a true statement. And black says one of the other boxes is true. One of the other boxes is true. This is the only true box. So the black one? I don't know. Oh, thank goodness. I'm not a total failure. Gimme, gimme, gimme. An interesting seal off. It's only partially sealed. A partial seal off. Let's see what wonders await us in the observatory today. With 48 stars, 55 steps, no keys, 3 gems, and 5 coins. So 5 gems, huge shoutouts to that. Clavis the key, 1 key, 3 extra steps, thank you very much. Another gem, huge shoutouts to that. Everything's 50% off today, late as hell. And apples are extra delicious. Extra, extra delicious with the salt shaker. There's got to be an inventory item with fire to light candles. There's got to be. I sense there's something else here. How do I light candles? I really need to figure that out. Oh, this is probably the thing for the freezer. For the freezer in the furnace. Ice, 0's melting point. Room temp complete thaw. Furnace and freezer. Each time you eat an apple. So I have a sledgehammer, so add a chest to entrance hall. No sleep mask. Crow and sailor? Wait, no. The pairings. Crow and row. Row, row, row your boat. I'm confident. I'm going to lock that in. There we go. That's another mystery art solved. At least that I'm confident with, at least. I said at least twice. Back some of that money from the chapel that I lost each time I entered it. I have a shovel. I can dig for things. Yay, keys. Coin. Semi-sealed room. That's interesting. Bam! Never seen a semi-sealed room before. Yet. Dead end room, no thank you. don't like these. Give me more. Stupid dead ends. Can't afford that right now. Can't afford dead end rooms. Oh, yet. Ooh. Bam. Hell yeah. Utility closet for the win. Nope. Another den? No, that's useless. That's also useless. Useless, useless, useless. Spreading keys through the house. Always useless. That's also useless. The attic. 8 items. Bam. That's 1, 2, 3 items, 4 item, 5, 6, 7, 8. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. 5th row, 1st column. Secret garden only works on the left or right. Dead end, can't do that. Yet. Gem. Where else are there safes, though? Oh, keycard door. That's blocked off now. Because I dead-ended that room. I know there's a safe in the study room. That's going to lead right to the foundation if I do that. Ooh, running shoes.
No running in the halls.
Where is it then? Where's the item? Oh, give me that. Can't solve the mystery of the treasure map now, unfortunately. Nice. What else? Oh. Oh, thank you. That's what it was bugging me about. Furnace in your house. For every green room in my house. How many green rooms do I have in my house even? You know, one. Flame. Thank you. What? Why not? Why not the boiler room? Bam. Wait. Let's look at this one, the artwork here again. Plane and lamp. Plane and pane. Lane, pane, PLNE. Came too late. What's the artwork here? Chef? Chief and chef? Not crook. That's a chef. Chief and chef? Oh wait, I can go backwards. Wait, I have a shovel? Stick for things. Forgot about that. Ooh, yummy. Yay, keys. I already got the gem in here. Dang it. Freezer is tempting. Yes, it is. But I really need a boiler room. I don't have a sauna or furnace. Seriously, why can't my character use their little legs to just climb on over? Hmm. Running out of items, huh? Only up to 14 items, huh? Boiler room? Pump room? Boiler room? Reservoir. Maybe I should drain it from here. The reservoir. Key! Doesn't matter though. Utility room. '53, '52, '51, '50, '49, '48, '47, '46, '45, '44, '43, '42, '41, '40, '39, '38, '37, '36, '35, '34, '33, '32, '31, '30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 25 steps. Need more food. Need more footsteps. Need all the footsteps. Nice, nice, nice. Straight left. Ooh. Give me that. Wham bam, thank you, ma'am. Oh, so better not to draft Mechanarium early, cause, huh, interesting. Don't lie to me, game. Game lied to me. God dang it. One key card. I won't be finding that anytime soon. Secret garden. Yummy. Yay, another gem. Digging spots. What happened to one of my items? Oh yeah, silver gardening key. Secret garden key, I mean. Hmm. Do that. Green memos found in Hartley's room. Oh, so that green memo I noted was just a lie. Thanks. Just wanted you to confirm that, because I had a feeling something was up. Keycard! That's where it was. In this room. In the boiler room. Yes. Yes, I need a boiler room here. Pronto. No. Oh, god damn it. Undiscovered artwork in the dark room. But I don't think there is artwork in the dark room, anyway. I think still have plenty of spare keys left. Nope. There it is. you. Nice. Just looking for the boiler room. Looking for the boiler room. Rotundant. Ooh, security. Nice. Don't need a key for that. Just please give me the boiler. Yes! The boiler room. Boiler room. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I can draft that. Just need to activate the third one. Now, where's that lever to activate the third one? No, that just retracted the drawbridge, gosh dang it. Oh, big spot. Oh crap, I just made that worse, didn't I? I'm stupid. Ooh, something's happening. I think I solved the puzzle yet again in the boiler room. Woohoo! Lights on the ducts, something's happening. Huh? No power in here yet? Aw. Wonder why. This requires steam power from the boiler room. I need to make note of the ducts. Thank you. These boxes. Wires. Piping. Pipelines. Do I have to maybe drain the water from in here? In pump room? But I think I have to power the pump room up first via boiler room, don't I? So those ducts have lights, don't they? That connect. Passageway. Passageway to pump room. I gotta note the duct pathways now. Duct pathways. Dark room. Pump room. Passageway. connects to everywhere of the house. Dark room. The furnace also has one. My new quests. The furnace has a duct system. Pumping room has one. So I just have to find a way to connect the boiler to the pump room via the other rooms. And that in of itself is also quite the challenge. Why is that one still closed? Oh, both of these lights have to be on in order for it to work. Oh. Hmm. That was weird. Ooh. Mailing room. Too bad it's a dead-end room, but nevertheless, it's a great place to end off. There's no duct in here. Wow, I spent 10 in-game hours in this day. So I should probably draft the boiler room early on. Huh. Wasn't there a duct in security, if I recall correctly? Let's take a look-see. See if that's the case. Too bad I can't draft any more rooms by the looks of things. No, there's not a duct in the hallway. Not a duct in the den either. There is a duct in security, though. Not corridor. Not in the green rooms, obviously. Or pantry, for that matter. Ooh. No duct to the observatory. Or entrance hall. So note to self. Mechanarium, not a good room to draft early. Better to draft it in the late game. Spread fruit throughout the house, thank you. Chapel doesn't have any ducts. Does it? Laboratory does, though. Laboratory has ducts, but no need to power up that contraption anymore. Really? There's a duct in the garage too? Oh, interesting. There's a duct in the garage. So I notice there's duct pathways in the dark room, the pump room, passageway, furnace, security, lab, garage. I wonder if I can power anything up via these ducts. Like the old-fashioned mechanism of the garage by the looks of things? Because it looks like a lot of things here could be steam-powered. Pool. Courtyard's outside. I'm guessing the parlor room does not have any ducts in it. Does it? No, it doesn't. Figured. Commissary doesn't. Mechanary doesn't. Chapel. Spare bedroom. Courtyard and regular corridor. Courtyard does not have ducts. So I have to draft rooms in which it connects to the pumping room. Corridor does not have duct. Figured. Security it does. Den it doesn't. Attic? Probably not. No, it doesn't. Standard hallway? Nope, it doesn't. Locker room. Oh, wait. Locker room has ducts. Locker room does have ducts. Car keys. Refund. It's good. Maybe I can get an upgrade disc in the garage, in the car. Don't know the mystery behind that. Alas, could not get all of the locks. So the locker room does have a duct. Basement? Probably. I'll put a question mark next to that. Basement. The foundation. No, it doesn't. Kitchen probably doesn't. So let's go back to the garage. Two fruit. Probably in lockers in the locker room then, if that's the case. Oh, no upgrade disc, but just a bunch of loot. Okay then. Okay. Very nice. I have a quest for next time. Awesome. Mount Holly Garden House of Cogs. 4 green rooms and 6 mechanical rooms. So what were the 4 green rooms I drafted? The cloister, secret garden, patio, and a courtyard. 6 mechanical rooms I drafted was the utility closet, the pump room, the rotunda, I think, the boiler room, security room, and the mechanarium, and the laboratory. No, it's 7. So the rotunda does not count as a mechanical room. Steps taken, nearly 200. Wow, 192. Rank reached 9, total rooms 36, items found 15, new rooms 1. And what was that new room I found? What was that? What was that new room I found? Oh yeah, the mechanarium, which I learned don't draft right away. So that said, I'm going to end the stream here. Got a new quest for next time. Thank you all for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye.